Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to today's edition of your favorite English bulletin, The News. We are broadcasting live from TVT Studios here in Lomé. Here are the headlines. A delegation from China's Shandong province is visiting Togo to strengthen the partnership between the two countries. During their stay, they have met with government officials and local authorities to discuss new projects and ways to work together in areas like infrastructure, education, and social support. In today's edition, we'll shed more light on the growing partnership between China and Togo and how it is shaping the country's future across multiple fronts. The people and leaders of Bamono in the Plateau region came together to celebrate the 4th Akpedazan festival, embracing their tradition while focusing on education, culture, and community development. We bring you more on this powerful display of unity and heritage in today's bulletin. Stay with us, all the details coming up shortly. It is always a pleasure to have you join us. At the heart of regional diplomacy, President of the Council for Akpedazan Nyasingbe met this Monday with a UN Special Envoy, Juan Xia, to address the ongoing crisis in the Great Lakes region. The high-level talks focused on mediation efforts led by the President of the Council for Akpedazan Nyasingbe and explored concrete solutions to advance peace and stability in one of Africa's most volatile regions. Let's hear from Juan Xia after the audience. Jeme Bologa.
I came to listen to the President of the Council, particularly in the aftermath of the recent meeting between the EAC and SADC communities held in Nairobi. We are united in reaffirming the central role of the African Union, especially through the mediation entrusted to President of the Council for Akpedazan Nyasingbe. This mediation is key to managing the current crisis and, more importantly, to addressing the root causes of instability in the Great Lakes region. The communique issued at the Nairobi meeting delivered a clear message regarding the pivotal role of the African Union and its mediation efforts. All other initiatives must align with and support this central mediation in order to follow up, complement, and reinforce its role. On this point, the United Nations position is unequivocal. We are here to support and strengthen the African Union's mediation. In that regard, we will spare no effort to ensure the success of this initiative.
And during their visit to our country, the delegation from the People's Congress of Shandong Province held a working session this Monday at the National Assembly. During the meeting, both parties discussed strategies to strengthen parliamentary cooperation between the two institutions and explored new avenues to further reinforce the China-Togo cooperation. The Chinese delegation was led by Fang Wanping, Vice Chairperson of the Standing Committee of the People's Congress of Shandong Province, while Tepe Adeje, Speaker of the National Assembly, chaired the meeting. Ahefanu Chugan reports.
As part of ongoing efforts to strengthen parliamentary cooperation, Chinese and Togolese delegations have identified new avenues for fruitful collaboration in support of development and the well-being of their respective populations. During the session, the Chinese delegation, led by Fan Huaping, Vice Chairperson of the Standing Committee of the People's Congress of Shandong Province, reviewed the progress of China-Togo cooperation since the 9th China-Africa Economic Forum held in 2024. This partnership is said to be further deepened, particularly in legislative affairs and government oversight. Speaking on behalf of Togo, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Tepe Adeje, expressed interest in adopting best practices from the Shandong People's Congress to strengthen and modernize Togo's parliamentary administration. The cooperation between China and Togo extends well beyond the legislative sphere. It is also clearly visible in key sectors such as industry and infrastructure. This meeting reflects the shared determination of both nations to deepen their historic ties under the leadership of the President of the Council for Akpedazan Nyasingbe and the President of the People's Republic of China, Xi Jinping.
After sealing these parliamentary ties, the delegation from China's Shandong province met with leaders of Togo's maritime region to explore hands-on partnerships in key sectors. More than a meeting is the opening of a new chapter in decentralized cooperation where local communities stand to benefit directly from international collaboration. Ahofanu Chugan has more.
During the session, the director of the National Planning presented the key strength of the maritime region as of the 2022 census to the Chinese delegation from Shandong. This concise overview helped the Chinese partners to better identify priority areas for decentralized cooperation. Planned focus sectors include agriculture, livestock, infrastructure, energy, environment, institutional development, and health. Mr. Huaping, head of the Chinese delegation and vice chairperson of the Standing Committee of the Shandong Provincial People's Congress, reciprocated with a presentation on Shandong province and traced the trajectory of more than 50 years of cooperation between Togo and China. This working session in Lomé was organized following the September 2024 visit to China by the President of the Council, Forest Nasingbe, highlighting both nations' shared commitment to advancing cooperation. The meeting concluded with a symbolic exchange between the two delegations, marking the ongoing partnership.
Led by the Vice Governor and China's ambassador to Togo, the Shandong delegation gifted essential supplies to over 100 children at the Saint Andre Social Assistance Center. The gesture highlights the strong ties between China and Togo and their commitment to social support. With the Minister of Social Action attending the ceremony, Ahofanu Chugan reports.
Through the solidarity operation between China and Togo, 130 children from 6 orphanages and NGOs across the country received significant donations from the delegation of Shandong Province, China. This action reflects the strength of the friendship between Beijing and Lomé and, above all, embodies a shared commitment to improving the living and learning condition of the most vulnerable children. For the Chinese delegation, this act of generosity is part of a long-standing cooperation spanning several decades. By supporting children, both nations are investing in their common future. The Minister of Social Action, Solidarity and Women's Promotion expressed heartfelt gratitude to the Chinese authorities, praising the gesture as one of solidarity and humanity. Through this initiative, China once again reaffirms its commitment to supporting Togo's social development, placing children at the very heart of its priorities.
And indeed, for decades, China has been a vital partner in Togo's development, with cooperation ranging from infrastructure and health to education and trade. In recent years, this partnership has seen several new projects and generous donations. Let's take a closer look at the defining moments of this dynamic and multifaceted cooperation in this report by Ahifa Nuchuga.
China is driving major projects across Togo, including a 20-plus kilometers road to ease Lomé's traffic, bridges, and rehabilitated roads. Since 2008, China Road and Bridge Corporation has supported the Togolese government with over a dozen projects, creating 4,000-plus jobs and building schools nationwide. China's social commitment is notable: free medical consultations, essential goods, and in 2025, a donation of 2,400 tons of rice valued at nearly 2 billion CFA francs to support vulnerable families. This aid is part of the Emergency Food Assistance Project announced at the China-Africa FOCAC Summit. In education, dozens of Togolese students have received scholarships to study in China, with some recruited by Chinese companies after graduation. Economically, China remains a top trading partner, attracted by Togo's growing business environment. From social welfare to infrastructure, education and trade, Sino-Togolese cooperation offers strong prospects for the future.
To other stories, it's time to say goodbye to long layovers and endless stopovers, as Sky Airlines has officially launched its first direct flight between Lomé, Togo, and Nouakchott, Mauritania, opening a seamless air link that promises faster, easier travel between the two capitals. The grand inauguration took place this Saturday at Lomé's Gnassingbé Yadema International Airport, marking a new milestone in regional connectivity. More details in this report. In a ceremony marked by a symbolic ribbon cutting and cake cutting, Askai Airlines officially launched its very first direct flight between Lomé and Nouakchott. Henceforth, passengers will no longer have to endure lengthy layovers or multiple stopovers when traveling between the Togolese and Mauritanian capitals.
There was no direct flight. People have to go to Dakar and sleep in a hotel and go the next day to Nouakchott. Now people coming from Johannesburg, from Nairobi, from anywhere, Central Africa, West Africa, via Lomé to Nouakchott, they can eat breakfast in Johannesburg, lunch in Lomé, dinner in Nouakchott. They travel on the same day. They don't have to sleep anywhere.
This milestone represents a significant step in Askai's ambition to strengthen air connectivity between African capitals.
I also thank the government of Togo for allowing and building this airport and infrastructure and allowing to host Askai. So we'll continue to integrate the entire continent from the Togo hub. Will continue this good work.
The launch event also showcased the crew assigned to this inaugural flight, symbolizing the airline's growing operational capacity. The Ministry of Transport praised Askai's efforts and reaffirmed the government's continued support for Lomé's airport infrastructure. On this occasion, Askai honored the first passenger on the flight with a complimentary business class ticket. With 15 years of experience, Askai currently operates 15 aircrafts on 30 routes across 28 countries throughout Africa. The leaders and people of Ba-Mono came together this Saturday in Hompo to celebrate the 4th edition of their beloved Akpedazan Festival, with a shared commitment to advancing education and nurturing a thriving social cultural spirit. The community united to honor their rich traditions while promoting social harmony and sustainable development for future generations. Gabriel Ayena reports.
We are in Hompu, one of the 7 cantons of the Ba-Mono prefecture, where the sons and daughters of the region are warmly celebrating the 2025 edition of their traditional Akpedazan festival. This occasion provides a timely opportunity to reflect on future prospects and review the achievements of completed projects. The 4th edition is combined with the inauguration of the Hompu Sociocultural Center. This facility, featuring a meeting hall and a library, is the result of the dedication and efforts of Ba-Mono's local leaders. The inauguration was followed by the awarding of the Akpedazan Scholarship to the 10 top female high school graduates of 2025. Akpedazan, a symbol of unity and prosperity, is also a celebration of giving and receiving, where the people of Ba-Mono expressed their deep attachment to their prefecture by honoring their ancestral culture. The 5th edition is scheduled to take place in Kwetu, Ba-Mono Community 1.
And that brings us to the end of today's edition. Thanks to my wonderful team and to you, cherished viewers, for watching. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates, and remember to always stay positive. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time. Goodbye.